Picking up the real comic stacks. This news pages don't spills, but have you stepping back. Alternative.
Welcome back, fellow knowledge seekers. It is My Comics busting through your speakers. I am your host, Frankie J, and this is where we discuss those things called comics night and day.
My Comics.
But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe bell and button like Black Panther just hit this dude. And now, let's get into another underwritten, underrated, and underestimated black superhero who goes by the name of Triathlon, who hails from Marvel Comics, whose first appearance was in Avengers issue number 8, 1998, created by George Perez and Buziek. And you know what I love about this character and what Marvel did is they featured him on the front page of the issue. You know, whenever they introduce a new character, they should be introduced on the front page of the issue. All right, let's discuss Triathlon's origin and backstory. His real name is Delroy Garrett Jr. He grew up to be a track star and competed in the Olympic Games. But later he tested positive for those things called steroids. And of course, they stripped him of all of his gold medals, which was only 3. In despair and depression, he did like most brothers and sisters do. You turn to that bottle. Nah, I'm just joking. He actually turned to religion, but it wasn't Baptist. This institution of religion was called the Triune Understanding. Hopefully, I'm saying that correctly. If not, somebody put it down in the comments. Fact checkers! Now, let's get back to this religious institution that was called the Triune Understanding. The founder of this institution, his name was Jonathan Tremont. And believe it or not, Jonathan had found these 3 fragments of a mysterious object. Now, these fragments of this mysterious object was actually from an old school superhero by the name of 3D Man. And we'll probably get into his video a little bit later on this year. But Jonathan decided to use a part of the object to give Delroy Garrett the powers of 3D Man. And Shazam! Triathlon was created. Garrett assumed that his powers was because of his newfound spiritual enlightenment. And guess what? Jonathan never told him the truth about what he had done for old Delroy. Now, get ready for the plot twist. Next thing you know, Triathlon joins the Avengers and he fought against Jonathan Tremont because he betrayed his cause. And after this issue, of course, we see Triathlon in a couple more issues such as Civil War. Triathlon sided with Captain America. Then later he sided with the 50 States Initiative and he actually joined a couple of teams. We've seen him featured in the Secret War Invasion. That is a great read. If you haven't read it, you need to go ahead and pick that up somewhere and be engaged.
Check that shit out.
And what was great about his part is he was one of the people that could see those pesky alien invaders called the Skrull. Yeah, I can't say it, so I got to get my assistant to say it. But anyways, he was there to help us out with being able to detect those guys. Now, in my opinion, this guy is definitely an underrated, underestimated, and underwritten character. MCU, bring him to the forefront because y'all gonna need him in Secret Wars. And now, let's discuss his powers. He possesses enhanced strength, capable of lifting 2,400 pounds. He is capable of running and moving at super speeds. The fastest he has been seen moving was at 105 miles per hour. He possesses superhuman stamina. He can exert himself at peak capacity for 3 hours before fatigue impairs him. He possesses superhuman agility and reflexes. He possesses superhuman durability and a regenerative healing factor. And in reference to his durability, the tissues of his body are somewhat harder than human tissues. He can withstand physical trauma that would severely injure or kill an ordinary human like myself. But he would only feel a moderate discomfort. He is able to heal 3 times faster than the average human being. Lastly, he can see these guys in their true appearance, no matter what form they take. Yo, assistant, say that for me one more time.
I said it 4 times,
and
ninja.
Thank you. And this will conclude the video. Yo, Charles Hazleton III, bring that outro!
I'm a blur without fear, picking up the real comic stacks. This news page is dope spills, but have you stepping back? Alternative factuals got me to approach the nerd. Now I got the comic power of the Panther God's word. I'm a blur without fear, picking up the real comic stacks. This news page is dope spills, but have you stepping back? Alternative factuals got me to approach the nerd. Now I got the comic power of the Panther God's word. Dressed in all black like T'Challa. If you want static, I'm like sinking Dr. Voodoo, combining genetic magic, causing storms only bumblebees can navigate. Spawn a Marvel likeness, Rambo with an iron heart. As I dawn a war machine like a cyborg, living off of the grid, wearing a cloak of darkness, engulfing your evil. So I live, got to ultimate Spider-Man plus a Danielle Cage, with no love for bloodsuckers, so calling my little blades. I'm a Killmonger, blue Marvel grave digger with black lightning. I don't need a lantern, moon girl, grow up and find me, and I will share with you the knowledge of Valzar. Searching for the great numinous, I found God. Too many black mantas running around, so you call us evil. Sell that ship the other way until you treat a sequel. Love and virtue, but Zinzi is my painkiller.